Star Wars Outlaws. Who would have thought we'd be talking about this game again on this podcast? But here we are, because they just dropped a big new update.
What's the update, Brett?
Ubisoft Star Wars Outlaws is going through significant updates to enhance player experience, particularly by addressing concerns related to forced stealth mechanics, which, if y'all listen to our review, this is one of my biggest complaints, is that the stealth was kind of shitty, and when they forced you into doing stealth, I kind of got pissed off that it would just end the game over when I was trying to stealth. I was real upset about that. So the game initially featured missions that failed instantly upon enemy detection. The developer responded. Creative director Drew Lechner, who is apparently new on the project, they had somebody else who left. They brought somebody new on, and he was like all excited about, we're gonna do all these great new things. And it's kind of wild. I feel like this is the first game we've seen where they've made significant gameplay changes after launch. Like, have we seen this before? Where, I mean, other than like maybe Cyberpunk, where they've like significantly like retooled like key aspects of the game.
I thought they weren't going to be able to do it, if you want me to be honest.
I thought they weren't either, honestly. Yeah.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, yeah. I could see No Man's Sky too. Yeah.
But No Man's Sky like took a while for that. This was just like, what, a month after release? 2 months?
Yeah, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they fucking jumped on it quick.
Which actually No Man's Sky finally reached a very positive rating for the first time ever on Steam.
Good for
Looking
that.
that out.
I'm good.
It took
but
10 years.
Star Wars Outlaws. So the new response is they've removed all mandatory stealth. Oh no, not all. Removal of mandatory stealth from most quest objectives, allowing players to now transition into combat if detected, thereby offering greater freedom in the gameplay approach. And then in addition to that, improvements have been made to enemy AI and detection systems to ensure consistent and predictable stealth experiences. They've also changed combat dynamics, which you talked about being a pain in the ass, which is you would grab weapons and all of a sudden you go up to a ladder and all of a sudden it would drop.
The fucking weapon. So stupid.
So they've included the ability to retain weapons found in the field for extended periods and the introduction of tactical combat options, such as targeting specific enemy body parts for strategic advantages. So that's a new feature. And then they are they brought out a new wildcard DLC, which is the first story expansion that features protagonist Kay Vess collaborating with Lando Calrissian in a high-stakes Sabacc tournament. So
I don't like Sabacc.
you don't like Sabacc? I love Sabacc. It's so fun. It's like poker, but blackjack. It's so good.
I hate it when games force me to do like a fucking mini game that I don't want to do. So
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting to see. So I mean, there's some significant. I was watching a video of like all the changes that they made, and I mean I think the stealth changes is like the biggest, but they've also retooled like some of the animations in the game. They've retooled some of the visual fidelity of the game overall, and a bunch of other aspects. So you're not forced. The biggest thing, though, is just the fact that you're not forced into stealth. So if you want to just go in there guns blazing, you can do that now.
I feel like I could have done that before. I did it before. But you said with just certain missions were...
Certain missions, yeah.
But I didn't think the stealth was that... I mean, I don't think it was that bad whenever I was playing it.
It was terrible.
I think you're just bad at stealth games.
I think you're as bad at... Bad.
I mean... Personally, I didn't like the game because how the game was like playing with the shooting and stuff like that. It felt stiff in my own opinion. And then also, like you said, with the picking up a third weapon and you just drop it when you start climbing something. I'm like, I kind of want to take that with me,
Yeah.
Or give me a loadout option, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about this game. Even with all these fixes, I don't think I'm going back to it. Like, I'm just...
Well, it was tactical trooper, and he's just out in the open.
Yeah, like
he would move to cover, and then start shooting you from cover.
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess it's a nitpick of you.
No, I mean, hey, you're allowed. You're allowed to have
one nitpick this.
I mean, that was one of the biggest things that I had with the game prior to this update, which I haven't played since they've updated it, but it was... So the first time I encountered this situation was when I was trying to get some part inside one of the first territories that I was not friendly with.
Yep.
And when I was rolling through there, I would get halfway through it, and then some asshole would show up out of nowhere that I somehow didn't spot. I sat up there on the freaking tower for like an hour, just spotting, and then so he like turns the corner and sees me like within 2 seconds and triggers an alarm, and then it ended the game. It was like took me back to the checkpoint.
Yeah, you
like that's bullshit. I should be able to kill him.
That should have been a very easy stealth thing to do.
But I didn't see him. He wasn't anywhere.
Use your little fucking
I lived.
like
I lived.
fucking whatever.
But he wasn't anywhere to be found. All of a sudden, he just shows up around the corner. I'm like, where the fuck did this guy come from? It was crazy. So there was a lot of inconsistency with how the stealth mechanics operated. Sometimes it made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Other times, I feel like the AI was just like had superhuman eyesight and would just see me from like 10,000 miles away around to a wall. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense. So, because there was moments where I would literally sneak up behind a guy, and they would be literally almost looking at me, and I'd be like running up to them, not walking up to them, running up to them, and they wouldn't see me. I could go up and just like freaking chop their neck off. But then I would be inside one of those bases where there was like the flow thing that would restart the checkpoint, and then they would see me from like across the room when they're not even looking at me. I'm like, okay, there's something wrong here.
I don't know. This whole game is a whole missed opportunity with a lot of different things. They should have gave it to like, I don't know, creators of Ghost Recon Breakpoint and made like the cover to cover shooting was annoying for me too. It didn't feel good because you couldn't even like prone up against anything. You just like dunk down, right?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't as good as like Gears of War, where like really like latched on.
And with this style game, it should be like that.
What if you played as 3 people and you could switch between them, like a Jedi?
It wouldn't matter. The gameplay is just not there.
Well, let's just say that it was different. Like, would that be fun?
If it was co-op,
no, I don't even think it needs.
Not even co-op, just like you could switch between.
No, I don't think.
I don't want to switch. No,
I don't want to switch.
It's kind of like the Dragon Age thing. I don't want to have to switch players or anything like that.
I think
you wouldn't have to, but it'd be
I think a third-person shooter would be better.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Third-person shooter would be extremely fun in this world, but they just fucked it up, and now they're trying to backpedal, which I don't think it's going to save them because it's still there's still mechanics that they need in this game that they just don't have. This game upset me a lot. I'm sorry.
But you are not all to be upset, okay?
I tried to give this game a chance. Even the fucking like the parkouring stuff, like it's shit. It's like jumping around, you feel so stiff and I fall off of shit. And I'm like, fuck this game, dude.
K-Bass was in front of 4, I don't even know what the troopers are called. She was taking them out. She finally died, but I was just like, what the heck? This is not right.
And then I feel like the whole fucking underworld gaining one side to another is annoying as shit, and factions, it's just bad. It's poorly done. It's poorly executed. I don't like it.
One of the updates that they've added to this with this new patch is they've added facial animations to gameplay dialogue scenes and vendors, as if they didn't have gameplay facial animations before. Improved animations and visuals of some dialogue scenes, and then improved camera when shooting, aiming down sights and moving aim. Improved cover camera, including the ability to shoulder swap while aiming, and then fix an issue with destructible flow.
You see, all of that should have been in it originally.
Oh, 100%.
Like they knew they put out a piece of shit. So I don't want to give this game any more fucking light of day. Fuck you, Ubisoft.
Oh shit!
Can't wait for Shadows.
Thank God they delayed that.
They were probably going to do the exact same shit. Bare bone shit, throw it out there. Just because it has the name Assassin's Creed or fucking Star Wars printed on it.
So you got, I think
that's how we get a lot of bullshit, you know?
Well, you got the people at the top who are just like, let's just make some money.
We'll make some money.
Yeah. Do the least amount possible. And then you have the people, I mean, I'm sure some people are fighting for a better game, but at the same time, I feel like it's just like, I'm getting the paycheck. I don't care how the game was. There's no like pride in making
like
games
them
anymore.
putting those fixes in there is just a slap in the fucking face.
Yeah, like
those should have been originally in there. You knew you put out shit.
Oh yeah.
Now you're backpedaling.
Well, because they got it out so fast. Like
yeah. Stupid.
Well, stuff like this is kind of crazy. It's like they improved enemy detection. Player state is now kept at the traversal action. So I guess before, if you were like crouched and you traverse, then it would put you in standing mode.
Yep.
When it's supposed to keep you in crouch mode or whatever.
See?
So now they've fixed that. They fixed an issue where only one NPC would be alerted when whistling. Like these are like things that like should have been bugs that they fixed before.
Yeah.
You know. What was the other one? Added enemy stagger to explosions. So I guess
that wasn't in there.
Stagger. Got a lot of explosions around them. Well,
What the fuck, dude?
yeah.
That upsets
How do
me
people make
more.
games these days? Like, well, all the technology in the world, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. What's so annoying is like I wanted so badly for this to be like a great Star Wars game.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed some aspects of it, but like if I compare this to Dragon Age Veilguard, like Dragon Age Veilguard is such a better game.
Oh,
in
hands
so
down.
many ways. I think there's some even like, yeah, I mean, literally in every single way, it's a much better game, which people are giving this less shit than Veilguard, which I think is interesting. So I'm like, this game
It didn't
not
really
great.
take off.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
take off, and it was a new IP anyway.
Everyone was like, "This is gonna be shit. It's gonna be awful." Everyone, and then it's like, "Oh, look, it was what we said it was," and like that was it.
Yeah,
There's no reason. Like, not a lot of people wanted to even play this game.
I wanted to play it.
I want to play it.
I thought this was going to be like
I was so
Uncharted
excited.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know?
This is our next big Star Wars game.
yeah.
I'm so hyped.
No, I get you.
Yeah, it had so
I
much
wanted
potential.
this to be good.
But Veilguard had this like 10-year wait period, so everyone was ready for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This one was just like, oh, it's something
That's
new.
fine.
It's
that's
something-
true. Yeah, that's fair.
Nothing Star Wars.
But it was from the Division people, you know. I was like, shit, these guys know what's up.
Yeah,
you know, they know what
can
they're
make
doing.
cover shooters and fucking
Yeah, I really think this game, if they brought out like a co-op version of it, even if the story sucked, because Breakpoint was a terrible story.
Oh yeah,
If we could have 2 or 3 of us running around and like doing this stuff, that'd be so
it'd
much
be
fun. Raiding bases and shit, you know. I'd be like, I mark somebody for you, and you go in there and take them out.
Oh,
Awesome.
so demanding
Comes
of
in.
me.
Yeah, dude.
Just tell me what to do.
I'm the boss.
I'm the ball. Suck my own dick, 'cause I'm a boss.
Oh, that far. Okay. Damn.
But yeah, I there's no saving this game. There's that makes me that makes me super mad. I didn't even realize they were just fixing dumb shit that should have been in the game to begin with.
The
That's-
simple things.
like super simple things. The face rendering. What the fuck? So you knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
You knew it was. But hey, let's put this out there. Like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
oh,
hell, I mean, that but it still looks like shit, you know?
Yeah.
fuck.
It's
you,
kind of
man.
crazy.
I want to go to Ubisoft and slap every motherfucker there right in the fucking face.
Make sure you get the guy in charge.
Yeah.
Or gal. I don't
Or gal,
either.
whatever.
They know whoever it is.
These hands are rated E for everyone, motherfucker.
That was good. That was good.
I know that from somewhere.
Oh, that's
That was an OG
Oh,
thing
dang.
from Jason.
So these environments are so pretty, you know? It's like so sad.
Well, we always said Ubisoft has the best, environments
Yeah, they have the beautiful world, but the shit story, you know,
and gameplay.
and gameplay now.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean,
Ubisoft didn't have shit gameplay, right?
for a long time, though.
For a long
good
time, they
play.
did not. This is like the first game I think I've dealt with that had shit gameplay.
Yeah.
Can y'all think of another one? Division was good.
Yeah.
Ghost
Yeah,
Recon was
right.
good. Their gameplay style
Assassin's
was good.
Creed's been good.
Assassin's Creed's been good. Besides Odyssey, I was kind of on the fence about.
Well, I
Odyssey.
didn't play Odyssey.
Yeah, it's
but-
really less about gameplay and more about the story and how you interact with the world.
But
Is that
this one's just fucking bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. I might jump into it at some point if
Well, let
it's a
me know.
slow point, but
I have to watch you play or something.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think there's anything saving it for me to go back into it, dude.
I still think it's better than Jedi Survivor in a weird way. Even though I
I'm
found
not gonna
Jedi,
defend it.
even though I completed Jedi Survivor, I did not complete this game, but it was hard to get through Jedi Survivor.
It was okay.
The story started like
Yeah.
It was just for me the gameplay. Like I think the gameplay, as cool as it is, was better in this game than it was in Jedi Survivor. Except for the when you're doing the lightsaber combat, like Dark Souls style fighting. that stuff was cool. But I don't know, there was some aspects of it that just like really for me the traversal was annoying, and it's annoying in here too. But like I didn't, as I mentioned, it's like nothing felt livable. I like look in, you know,
with lightsabers.
Yeah, with the Jedi Survivor. Yeah,
basically is what it was.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bummer, but this is Star Wars Outlaws. Let us know if you're gonna jump back into the game. If you're interested to give it another try, because they've made a significant amount of updates to it, and people are saying that it seems better. So, to see if it helps save the game. It's also available right now on. I think it's on sale.
I think it was for Black Friday. I think it's on sale on Steam, which Steam has like a shit ton of sales going on.
Oh, yeah, I would have jumped on that
until I think it's until the 10th.
I think you're right.
So I bought a game.
Yeah, it's currently $52. It's 25% off on Steam.
If you go back and look at the stormtroopers attacking her, well, they're all like super stiff, and then they're going straight forward. They're not even taking cover. I'm like, aren't you trained?
No, they're wearing armor. They're good. They need to run in there and get them. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's $40 for Cyber Monday. $39.99.
That ain't worth it.
I think that's worth it.
No, it's not.
I do.
I don't.
I think so.
Like $20.
No,
not
Take
even
it or leave it.
$40, fine.
15.
It's good.
I think 15. I think 20 is reasonable.
Y'all are so mean.
Sure, 20.
Fuck, man.
I mean, come on. This got more content than Helldivers too. Jeez.
That's a solid fucking game.
Y'all shit. I'm kidding. There you go, folks.
There you have it.
Star Wars Outlaws. Will it bring people back to the game, or is this just not enough? Is it something where we just need to get to the point of not jumping into these games and helping them when they come out broken?
They can't even help themselves, man.
No kidding.
Simple shit they could have fixed.
Simple ass shit.
It came out. It's already 25% off. Like that should tell you all you need to know.
That's true too.
That game, dude.
And like, how often do PlayStation proper games come out on sale after they launch? It's like a whole year. At least.
Yeah. Well, usually they don't go on sale. They just get pulled.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What was that game? Concord.
Yeah. Well, that's a special case.
Yeah.
For some special people.
They just get pulled, man.